What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kurt, coach of the Adelaide Absols, bringing you week 1 of the Valhalla League. Apologies for the late upload, couldn't get the battle recorded in time, so most of my battles will be going up in the same weekend, but nonetheless, this is week 1 versus Dark Cyberblade and the Backstab Bishops. He's brought Ferrothorn, Chandelure, Ninjask, Gallade, Empoleon, Alakazam, while I brought Silvally Fire, Slowking, Yveltal, Nihilego, Tauros, and Drodigan. So without further ado, we'll get this game underway. So he's just going to lead off with his Ferrothorn here. That was a really safe lead for him. He didn't know his Silvally Fire. As I do lead Silvally Fire, I predicted the Ferrothorn lead. It was pretty obvious, but it was also very, very safe for him. So he's going to reveal the Anticipation, so he's scanning for my fire type attacks. So he's just going to withdraw instantly into Chandelure. Chandelure was always a switch into this, so I get a free parting shot off here. That was always the plan, turn 1. Just parting shot, get this done. So getting the parting shot off, I get into a Yveltal pretty damn freely. Getting into a Yveltal means I basically claim a kill if it's not a Ferrothorn. He has no switch into this Yveltal at all. So I just click a Dark Pulse, this Chandelure goes down. So instantly that's the Chandelure dead, making this a much more uphill battle for him because I really didn't have much for the Chandelure. He goes into Ninjask and goes straight for the Protect, getting the speed boost up. While I just go straight for the Dark Pulse, I'm Choice Scarfed here, so you know, just going straight for damage, trying to kill as much as possible. He's going to go straight for the Swords Dance here, trying to get as much damage off from this Yveltal as he can, probably so that Alakazam can come in and clean me up. So I'm just going to click Dark Pulse again, knocking it all the way down to its Sash. At this point he doesn't realize I'm Scarfed because he was a Specs Chandelure, so he doesn't know that I'm a Choice Scarf Yveltal, which is really nice because I can get the Zam. But here he's going to go for the Leech Life as I go straight into my Drodigan. X-Scissor, sorry. I thought of the remove there. But I'm Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, so that's really nice. I get the kill on the Ninjask. He doesn't have his speed boost. Ninjask was rather annoying actually. It got decent chip off onto this team. He's going to go straight into the Alakazam. Now I have one of the best switch-ins in the game to this. I have Assault Vest and Slowking. I can eat anything from this Alakazam and just Dragon Tail it back out. Unfortunately he will get the Regenerator, but there's not much you can do about that. So I'm just going to bring in Slowking. He's going to get the Regenerator on the Mega. And I'm just going to go straight for the Dragon Tail because I can live whatever he throws at me, no matter what it is. Shadow Ball's not doing much, so... But he actually goes for the Psyshock. I think he predicted me to double into my Nihilego there, which was a really nice play on his part, but I'm just going to go straight for the Dragon Tail, eating up the hits, forcing that thing back out, getting in what I want in, which is the Ferrothorn, which is actually not what I wanted in here. It means that he can get up his rocks pretty safely here, because I don't have a real switch into this other than Silvally, and rocks is pretty free with no removal. I am default Silvally, so if I wanted to I could remove his hazards. At this point there was no real need for me to remove the hazards. I still had a healthy Yveltal, I still had a healthy Tauros and Nihilego in the back. Slowking got all of its health back with the Generator pretty much. This is going to go into Empoleon here. Not wanting to take the Flamethrowers, I just go straight for the Flamethrower. 100% the safest play. Alakazam was not really switching in. I do get the crit though, which is rather unfortunate for him, but really nice there, getting a lot of damage. The Leech Seed damage really getting annoying here. Just chipping my Silvally a little too much, so I'm just going to go straight for the parting shot, get the momentum that I need. Gets me out of this situation. I don't have to deal with this Empoleon scolding me. I can get into my Slowking pretty freely, I can beat this. So he just goes straight for the Scald here. That was 100% his best play, trying to get as much damage off on Silvally, because that was my main real answer for the Ferrothorn. But him going for the Scald really annoyed me, but he's actually revealing Stealth Rocks and Empoleon, so that leads me to believe that he was a Spiked Ferrothorn. as I'm just going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. I've got to fish for Spadef drops here because this thing is especially defensive Empoleon. I do get that Spadef drop on the first turn, which is actually really nice, meaning I can get a lot of damage off on this thing. But he reveals knockoff, so unfortunately he removes the Assault Vest, sorry. No Assault Vest on this actually makes it really annoying, but I do get the Future Sight off, so that's really nice. I can get a heap of damage off. If he goes into Gallade, it takes a lot of damage. If he stays in here, he takes a lot of damage, even though it's resisted. So I can just keep firing off Shadow Balls here, getting as much damage as possible off. As soon as he takes the Future Sight damage, he would be put in range of the Yveltal's hits. So that's basically what I'm trying to do here, is just weaken his team down so that Yveltal can come in and just click Dark Pulse. Ferrothorn's going to be the only annoyance in that plan, really. There's not a whole lot I can do about that one. But I do get a second Spadef drop, as he does take the Future Sight and attack here. Future Sight doing a lot of damage here, putting him into the red, the leftovers bringing him back out of red. He's forced to switch here. I can get a lot of damage off onto whatever comes in, which will be the Gallade. So he's obviously going to try and kill me here with Gallade. I'm just going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. Obviously he has a lot of Spadef, but getting off the Shadow Ball there is really nice. Nice chip damage. I can safely switch this Slowking out into my Druddigon. I don't need Druddigon anymore. It was just here to chip damage the Gallade. As he goes for the Sword Stance, so if I had to stay in there and Shadow Ball again, he would have died this next turn, meaning that I didn't have to take extra damage on anything else. But he does go for the Zen, so that's going to be Druddigon dead while he's at +2. But the Rough Skin and the Rocky Helmet going to be doing a lot of damage. Everything is now in range of Yveltal except for Ferrothorn, but again I have Silvally kind of just sitting there. Silvally is really nice here. Whoops, I turned off the wrong one. But yeah, Silvally's really nice here. It still kills the Ferrothorn. Everything else just kind of dies to this Yveltal. So he's just going to sack Gallade here, which is perfectly fine by me. Him losing Gallade means that I really don't have to worry about Nihilego much anymore. He goes into Empoleon, again not realizing that I'm Scarfed, so he hasn't gone into Zam yet. He's just going to sack Empoleon too. Empoleon wasn't really that useful to him here anyway. So that's another 2 kills to Yveltal. He's going to go into Alakazam here, going to trace the Dark Aura, which doesn't really help Alakazam, doesn't really get anything in the way of dark coverage, but that's this is where I reveal that I am Scarf Yveltal, meaning that I can kill his Alakazam, and that's the fourth kill for Yveltal, which is really nice here. He goes into Ferrothorn. I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse here because really I just need to scout how much damage I'm doing, whether I can possibly beat this thing. But he's going to go for the Gyro Ball, which is going to do a lot since I'm Choice Scarfed. So I know that I can't hit this thing, I can't kill this thing in the next hit. He can kill me in the next hit. I don't need Yveltal to lie in here, so I'm just going to switch straight into Silvally and finish off the game with Silvally. So Silvally here, going to claim the final kill. GG's to Dark Cyberblade. He didn't really have much for an Yveltal regardless, so he played around it really well. If I had have taken any more chip damage, then Yveltal would have died to the Gyro Ball just there. So he played that really nicely to deal with Yveltal. I just saved the Yveltal enough for the late game kills. So Ferrothorn does go down. And that is going to be week 1 with a 5-0 victory to the Adelaide Absols. Starting off strong. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys for week 2.